This might be the first time I've seen this scene. Sometimes I don't love watching myself.
Don't do that.
Do what?
Okay, don't turn this into some blame the man thing.
The season finale of season 1, you're seeing Steve at his most unsavory, awful self. He's losing all control of everything, and now he's...
Oh, you have no idea.
I mean, Liz knows that I hate watching me be Steve. As fun as it is to play sometimes, and just get really kind of nasty. I have to say all these, really foul, vitriolic things.
Her hand was on the wheel, her foot was on the gas, so look at me like that.
You.
You!
I don't enjoy it. But hey, we're actors. That scene, I think I apologized after every cut. They would say, and cut. And it's like, are you okay? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And Liz would just laugh every time. She's like, oh my God, you don't have to apologize. We get it. You're not this guy. That wasn't fun to shoot. I mean, there were moments of humor in there that I thought were kind of funny. He goes to Jen and he tries to manipulate the situation. Like, I'm so sorry. If you knew how awful I felt when that happened, it was the worst moment of my life. I mean, to me, made me laugh because he's saying that to the woman that lost her husband. And she says very, kind of dryly, oh, I'm so sorry. That must have been awful for you. And he says,
Thank you.
I mean, he's just completely clueless. And she starts to really hold him over the coals. Once he realizes that his manipulation tactics aren't working, then it's like, hey, it's just you and me here right now. And it's threat after threat after threat and verbal abuse and scary. But yeah, I don't like watching that scene. You can see me really trying hard to be nasty.
Hey! I'm the Ben.
So here's Ben, and then you see the look on Christina's face that she's staring into the eyes of the person that she just killed, basically, because he's semi-identical twin. Liz and I talked about this scene obviously being important for many reasons, in that we want to get a feel, even out of the gates, that Ben is a stark contrast to Steve. There's a dorkiness to the guy, there's a sensitivity to the guy, and once we set off on that road of convincing the audience that it's not James Marsden being Steve again, it's his twin brother. I mean, even this whole first scene was ladled with uncomfortable moments. I think you're going to see one right here.
Chiropractor, and I'm going to beat you to the punch. We are actual doctors, and we got your back.
He's socially awkward. Jen is in shock because she did not know that he had a twin brother. And like I said, now she's kind of being haunted by the ghost of Steve for a moment. Whereas Judy's like, oh, hey, Ben. And Judy and Ben have kind of a brother and sister relationship where they, I don't think Judy finds Ben attractive at all, whereas she found Steve very attractive because that's what she needed in her life. This is obviously a big scene for those two. I remember when Liz came in and said, can you make like a sheep sound? It's like, hey, somebody's got to be the black sheep, and just make some sort of nerdy sheep sound as if you're trying to be self-deprecating. And
someone's got to be the black sheep. Bah, bah.
That's Ben. You constantly see him kind of tripping up over himself, and you can tell how uncomfortable he is in social situations. Whereas Steve would come in and immediately require everyone's focus and the spotlight. And if you didn't know his dark side, could be very captivating and charming. Whereas Ben, you see it's a little more clunky. It was fun to just do a 180 and dive into the dorkiness of Ben in this scene. And after I leave, I think Jen turns to Judy and goes, he has a twin brother? And Judy's like, yeah, he does. Semi-identical. And she goes, yeah, semi-identical. They're the exact same person.
They're the same person. Okay.
It's just another great perverse storytelling element that is in the quiver of Liz Feldman. Liz Feldman's quiver might be a better way to phrase that.
Hi. I'm still here.
You are.
This might be the first time I've seen this scene. Sometimes I don't love watching myself. So this is a scene where the morning after, they were intimate with each other. They were both very vulnerable with each other the night before, and Ben confessed some feelings that he had for her. And I think for a moment, Jen enjoyed the attention and the company. And I think he's recognizing that Jin does not feel so great about what she just did. And so he's trying to, in a very clumsy way.
Hey, but that's all right.
Oh boy. I mean, there's a cringe element to Ben where at first you're just like going, oh my God, he's trying to be charming, but it's not really charming. What ends up being charming is his sort of unabashed commitment to it, right? And then she blindsides him here with, this is going nowhere. This relationship is going nowhere. It's the first time he's felt like someone's really seeing him. And she knows that she got caught up in some emotion and it felt good for a moment, but there's no way she can move forward with this guy who is the identical twin of the person that she's responsible for killing.
I'm sorry, this was just a huge mistake.
And of course, Ben knows nothing about it. He's just interested in moving forward with a relationship with her. You know, in his mind, everything is right. And she's just like, if I could tell you right now, it's because I killed your brother. He obviously doesn't know that. I think she feels a little sorry here. You know, she's maybe in another universe, in another world, under different circumstances, that there could be a relationship there.
You know, I don't know what is going on with you, but I really hope that someday you can see yourself the way I see you.
Yeah, and she obviously knows that she wants to be seen that way by someone who recognizes how special she is. But it's complicated when you are the the murderer of the twin brother. Tough to have a relationship with the other twin after that.